So what I'm referring to is surrendering to what I'm feeling and the energies that are happening in my body fully, to accept all of them, pleasant and unpleasant, to be able to let them all in for investigation and integration and inclusion. So that's what I'm referring to, right? So that doesn't mean a lack of participation, right? We're participating in life, obviously.
Have to.
But what I'm advocating for is participating, and so are you, is participating through the lens of wisdom. And if I haven't, I guess, woken up any, healed any, began to think for myself outside of conditioning, then it might be the case that I'm chasing my tail and that I'm actually chasing this concept of freedom. And then when I get there, it doesn't feel like that, which is often what happens with people. We have these imaginary ideas that when we lose weight or do this or do that, then things will be different, right? And I think most of us are familiar with that not lasting very long, right? It's because what we're looking for is in here. We're looking to connect within here on a deeper plane, on a deeper level. And that's how we get free of discontentedness, conditions from the past, right? That's how we get free of going and chasing what our culture says is going to equal happy, is going to equal we're okay, right? That's like chasing shifting sand, right? So because you can find anybody, and you can find someone that has $1 million in the bank and is completely insecure about money, totally afraid, holds on to it, is not generous.
No, I know these people.
Or her community. Yeah. Okay. So
I know these people. Yeah.
Right. So, and I would suggest that those people are still suffering under the conditioning of being separate from life, and that they're in a dog eat dog world, and it's all about competition. That's not the world that's not the way I understand the world to be. I understand that's actually a way to perpetuate one's suffering at the deepest level. Don't get me wrong, that might facilitate a sense of safety, or right. That's fine. I'm not, and having financial means, and that minimizes stress, and it's a real world, it's practical shit. But it's also real that things can shift on a dime. Life has a way of asking us to be fluid and flexible, and to take every plan we've had and ideas that we've had and just blow them up and say, well, that's cute. I just have different plans for you. At least that's my experience.
Well, that's what, you go to work and everything's peachy keen, and get a phone call and it is all different.
That's done.
It's everything, right? In every part of that life died. When I got the phone call about Joel dying, my entire life changed in an instant.
On a dime.
What you just said, it happened like in a fucking split second. Everything in my life changed. Everything. It was fucking wild. And we don't all experience that. And again, I say that over and over and over.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be you, but you can still understand the shifts we're talking about it.